Hello everyone, welcome to another Hallelujah Season review. Today I'm going to show you and talk about Mischief in Diagon Alley. This is Harry Potter themed, obviously, and it is a frantic race to prepare for Hogwarts. It's a quick-paced, simultaneous dice rolling game. I actually just recently reviewed Merry Madness, which is, of course, Nightmare Before Christmas themed. And they're basically the same game, just different themes. So if you're interested in more of the gameplay, I'll try to remember to put a link to this one as well. So really, if you like the game, you can pick, maybe what theme you like best, or if you like both of these a lot and the game a lot, maybe you want both. But this is going to be a quick review of the Diagon Alley, Mischief and Diagon Alley, the Harry Potter version of this game. So, very, very fun dice rolling game. I had taken this to my one of my kids' parties at school, different rotations. It worked really, really well. It's something very, very quick. I was able to explain it to these sixth graders, and they all really, I think, enjoyed it quite a bit. So I have in here. There's one bag that they include. One bag for the dice and then one other bag for all the tokens. And I went ahead and just got some Ziploc bags to separate things out so I don't have to have them all in one bag. So this one here, let me show you the components here. We have some boards here, we'll show you in a minute, and a series of cardboard tokens. We have these galleons, I think is what they call them in here, if I remember correctly. But used for points. And so you have singles, and you also have a group of 5 within that. And just like the other version, the tokens in this are really, really chunky, really, really good quality cardboard tokens. And they make them nice and chunky because you're moving these around very quickly. And so it's much, much easier to pick these up off of the table and off of the boards and fling them around. Now, we've tried to make rules that you have to, place it on the board, but you have to, at least you could probably toss it, but it needs to land on the person's board and not onto the floor, right? So, but anyway, good quality components here. Nice artwork, but we have the different tokens in this one. We have the chocolate frog, there's brooms, we have an owl, looks like Harry Potter's, and we have some books, and of course, every wizard needs a wand, right? So then we have the boards here. So we have the chocolate frog in front of Wesley's wizard Weezers. So the other side is going to have basically like an empty trunk. And this one has like a little Hufflepuff sticker. This one here, we have Ollivander's wand shop. We have the wand in the corner here. And we have a Quidditch supplies for the broom. Oh, and the back of this one is the Gryffindor. I think this is so there's more boards than there are Hogwarts houses. So there's just a Hogwarts symbol on that. This is the middle board here, just some cobblestone. But we also have Flourish and Blots. We have the books. This is Ravenclaw on the back. And we also have Owl Emporium here with Slytherin on the back. It seems a little odd to me, honestly, that they would choose Slytherin on back of the owls. But this, seems a little more dark and gloomy. But okay, those are the different boards here in this. But it is a very, very quick game if you're familiar with, I started explaining this game to the kids at school, and very quickly one was like, oh, it's like LCR, or I think they said left, center, middle. So yes, each of these dice, so you have the die here, have symbols for the different tokens that I just showed you. Wand, the chocolate frog, the broom, books. There's also the owl there and a wild. And I really like the images and the text. It's like printed on these dice, and they are great quality. They're a little bit smaller than your average die. But every one is going to have three different, one of each of these different types of die. So we have this dice here is the direction or location. So we have the cobblestone is the center, and we also have the question mark, which is a wild, so basically any location, and then we have the LR. So it gives you the direction, what you're passing or taking, and the quantity, either a 1, 2, or 3. And so basically there's different versions that you can play as well, but basically you're rolling these dice as fast as you can, and depending on the different variants, you're doing different things. The one we primarily play in both of the versions is you are trying to collect or have just on your board this particular item, whatever item is in that's the center board, in the bottom right of your board. You're trying to hopefully have some of those on your board and no other items. So I'm not, chocolate frogs or the wands or anything like that, I don't want on my board. And so every single time you're rolling those things, I can take 2 books and I can move it. And I can take 2 books off of mine, or up to 2. If I only have 1, I could move that. But 2 books, and I can move it anywhere. So I could put it into the middle, or most likely I would want to put it on another player's board who is not collecting books. If I roll the broom, then I'm going to go ahead and the left, I can look to the player to my left, and if they have any brooms, I would take 2 brooms off of their board, which is potentially is helping them. But now I have those on my board, and that's okay. That doesn't hurt me at all because I want brooms, and I'm trying to get rid of the other things. The other variants you can play, I'm trying to get rid of everything, or I'm trying to gather sets, one of each of the different types of items, and you'd utilize the other sides of the board. So that is really Harry Potter Mischief in Diagon Alley in a nutshell. Great components, great quality cardboard, and like these boards are also really nice thickness to them. And yeah, I think they did a great job with the tokens, the functionality. The gameplay is really, really great. It's very quick. And again, something that I could explain. We had these 10-minute rotations at school. I was able to quickly explain the game and play quick rounds, and everyone had a blast. So I really, really like the game. I think it's great. It's just a nice, quick frantic dice rolling game that turned out to be a lot of fun. So I'm quite pleased with it. That is Harry Potter Mischief in Diagon Alley. It is for 3 to 5 players, and it says 10 to 15 minutes. That's probably multiple rounds. You could probably play one of these rounds, depending on the version and different things, in like 5 minutes or so. And so if you play the multiple rounds, a lot of these you play until, you get a certain number of coins. And so you may play multiple rounds. But one quick round takes about 5 minutes or so, give or take. So Diagon Alley is the Harry Potter themed one. And again, if the gameplay is something that you enjoy, but you're not a huge Harry Potter fan, there's, of course, Nightmare Before Christmas theme. So, and that is also really, really well done with the theme as well. So go ahead and check that out. This has been another review from yours truly, Lou. Thank you to the Op Games for providing this copy for review. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel as well. And we'll catch you next time.